Hello, fuck nuggets. Welcome back to another episode of the Sober Boys podcast. Hope y'all are
Yep,
doing well.
I am trying to hang in there.
So, what I'm probably gonna do, I need to ask mom what our information is for Hulu, so I can start watching Dope Sick.
Yep. You know where I first watched it? See, I watched it when I was
I was about to joke and say that, but then you just said it, so it made it even more funnier.
yeah. Somebody, and I went and watched it. It was good.
Which one do you think's better?
I think they're different stories, but I think Dopesick might edge them out
I'll have to see. Now that I've seen Painkiller, I have to see Dope Sick.
because in Dopesick they actually make a drug bust in there and everything with like DEA, some
Yeah.
it actually shows the doctor going to rehab and all that.
Damn. Is it the same drug though?
Yeah, same thing, Oxycontin.
All
And
over daggone Sacklers.
the doctor, Michael Keaton plays the doctor, and he's like, "It's guy, can you bring me some in here?" And he's like, "No, I ain't doing that." That's how it really is in rehab. People do try to get people to do that.
Why won't they?
I mean, you're not
Don't
gonna
they do that
kill.
in Canada?
No,
Where
I'm talking about they might have the drugs already there, but I'm talking about you can get people to bring these drugs from the outside in.
oh, yeah, I could do that for y'all. I'll just have to charge y'all a little extra. It probably costs more than your rehab.
Okay, that's like, are we recording now?
Yeah.
Okay, so like, say you go to jail, say a $8 bag of heroin, 7, 10, whatever, it's gonna be like $50 in there.
Jesus.
Yeah, one guy said he got a $20 rock. It was $20 an outside. It was like $60. There's
That's a
one
lot.
cheap thing you can't get, and that's called K2, but you might put a bit crazy.
You used to be able to buy K2 at the gas stations. And then they realized it was not good, and then they pulled them for gas stations. That's what I've heard. I don't know if that's true or not.
Probably is. Somebody say you can still get it in South Carolina.
Leave it to South
But
Carolina.
all right, I'm got to talk about. All right, this people think drugs are cool. It's not because the first time you get stopped by the law, you say you won't snitch, but just let's say a police officer says you gonna get damn 20, 30 years for this. He's lying his ass off, but who's gonna take a chance and find out if they don't know the law?
Especially if you're already afraid of police.
Yeah,
But if he pulled over a lawyer, then yeah, that ain't gonna work.
but just say they do say that. Be like, I want a DA here to sign this paper that if I do cooperate, no, I wouldn't cooperate anyway. Because you might have worse consequences. A funeral.
Yeah, funeral, not good.
Yeah,
What do you feel like when it comes to snitching? Are you down with it or are you against it?
I'm against it. Unless, okay, people, I don't know if you see somebody kill your mom, you're not snitching. That's not snitching. But if me and you go rob a bank together, and they just say they pull us aside, they ask you a question, and you tell them me, that's when you're going to get got.
Okay, that's snitching.
Yes, that's snitching.
And it was stupid, but it would be a different scenario if I was just a civilian that happened to go into the bank to get a like just open an account and I see you rob the place, then I'm like, oh, that dude robbed the place. I'm not a snitch. But if I'm like in there with you and we both robbing the place and then I tell on you to get out of trouble, then I'm a snitch.
That means if you snitch, you already got locked up anyway.
I'd rather be a civilian and then like tell on you than to be a felon and criminal with you and snitch. Because that's
But,
dumb. Like if you're gonna sit there and snitch, what was the point of even doing the crime in the first place? Yeah, Michael, I'm gonna go rob this bank with you, but I'm gonna go snitch on you.
after,
What was the point? Like,
I
why
mean,
rob a bank if I'm just gonna tell on my boy?
but is this snitching or not? Just say you go rob a bank. I drive you to the bank. You be, I'm just here to go drop off some money. You fucking rob the place, and I don't know if you would consider that snitching or not because you didn't.
Michael goes walking inside. Yeah, I gotta go pay off my mortgage real quick. Everybody on the ground.
What's taking them so damn long?
I see police cars pull up. What the fuck? They have Michael on the ground, face down. He's like, the guy in the car told me to do it. I wonder if that's snitching.
That would be making him a damn lie.
He's my driver, my getaway driver. He's the one that told me to do it.
Yeah,
That'd be snitching like hell too.
yeah.
Hold the phone up a little higher for a second. Up, up,
Well,
up, up, up. I'm gonna do a thumbnail. All right, there we go. You're good. All right, now you can lean it back down. I'm gonna crop that out for a thumbnail later.
why's that?
So when we go and look at the episode, it ain't just two guys looking at each other in a box. I'm gonna have like a background of like jail cell bars, and then I'm gonna be like this, and then I'm gonna have a picture next to you, like next to me, a picture of you that I clipped from this, and we're gonna be like in front of it, and then we're gonna put like uh no snitching underneath it. So
Yeah,
the episode's gonna be called. It's about snitching.
yeah.
That's gonna be part of this, but I just needed a title and a thumbnail.
Like, okay, the first time I should have got arrested, they were smoking weed in the car. Johnson, yeah, don't know. He was there.
JF, yeah.
Yeah, but it wasn't him that done this. A girl I used to do heroin with too. But
Are we talking about SC?
yes, the cop
Okay.
says, "This is yours." I said, "That ain't mine." I won't lie. He said, "Oh, is that your feet?" She fucking throw it at my feet.
Oh, I would have beat her ass. I'd have been like, you gonna have to suck my dick for that.
I mean, it's not a felony. Marijuana is not a felony. It's not like it's only a misdemeanor.
Oh, that's what she threw at your feet was marijuana.
Yeah,
Ooh.
man. If you're doing that over, if you're that scared over marijuana, if you get caught with something bad, she's definitely killing.
Oh, I thought you said she threw heroin at your feet. I was about to be like, you beat her ass. But you said it's marijuana, so didn't she do heroin too?
Yeah, she started on that too.
Yeah, she used to be a somewhat of a pretty girl. Now she's probably
I
not.
don't I don't know if she does that anymore or not now though.
It's hard to get off that shit.
You know, some
Nah,
people
Michael,
do.
she don't do heroin no more. Now she's throwing fentanyl at your feet.
But that'd be the same thing though, pretty much.
Okay, well, she's throwing fucking flocka at your feet.
No, I ain't do.
She wants you to get naked and eat people's faces off.
God.
She threw meth at your feet. Would you be pissed?
Oh yeah. Because we want to tell a police officer I ain't never did no meth, you can drug test me, think that was like, oh, I mean you could probably try that, but that don't mean it won't yours.
I've never seen what meth looks like in person.
Me neither.
I asked one of my coworkers, be like, "Hey, is there any way you can get like meth without like getting in trouble? Like, just give me a little sample of meth, and I'm gonna take it back and just show people on the podcast what meth looks like."
You said that.
That would be so stupid if I did that. Nah, I didn't say that. I had a coworker that looked like a meth head. She said she used to do meth when she was younger. She was the one that tried to tell me, you want to sell it? You remember that? She peeked around
Oh
the corner of
yeah.
the bathroom asking me if I want to sell meth. Bitch, if I have to go risk my freedom and be the one that goes around and sells it, not only I'm risking my freedom, I'm risking my life because fucking druggies might kill me. I'm keeping like 90% of the profit. You can cook that shit and blow up your own house, but I ain't being a part of that.
Oh, I know a guy in rehab I met. He knew this guy. Meth blew up on him, 25 grams or whatever. It all substance, and he went to jail. Right, he was up for like 30 days.
God, my boy was like, dude, imagine how much he could accomplish with 30 days of work. Like he could literally do like 20,000 freaking podcasts. Like he can do podcasts. I mean, he'd probably knock out all my shit that I have on my list in like 2 days.
Yeah, the thing is, he was in jail,
God, he was in jail for 30 days. Oh, God, that's miserable.
and he finally said, "Y'all got to do something because it's actually not illegal to be high. It's just illegal to get caught with it."
Yeah, I need y'all to do something so I don't remain fucked up.
Yeah, he probably was
Surprised he didn't
sentenced.
start like tripping and end up in the dream world. I heard if you stay up too long, like after 3 days, you're like you start not knowing what's reality and what's a dream. It starts putting you in a
Yeah,
dream state.
yeah, it's like doing acid. Somebody said you should like stay up so many days to do that for you too,
That's
without
not
drugs.
that's not good.
Yeah.
Yeesh. I'm gonna go ahead and ask her what our Hulu password is.
If you are gonna finish your place, just make up a name.
Make up a name. If it wasn't so expensive,
Okay.
I'd just buy it my damn self.
Yeah. The first time when I got arrested for heroin, they tried to hammer me hard. I won't give them enough. Yeah, I gave them some fucking fake names. That's what I did.
You gave him a fake name.
Yep. I said, "What about that?" Oh, I go to Henderson by that all the
What was the fake name?
time. I said something like, I just met up one DJ. He said, "When you buy it around here?" I said, "Yeah, I do it from time." I said, I bought from a black guy with dreads. I don't know his name.
His name is Tavian DeMarcus. Just make up a black guy name.
Yeah, how
Start
about
like
what I said about, how about if I said I bought from an N-word person?
you buy it from where?
Oh, I know. I'll say that in a minute. I should probably say that up here.
Right.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
no God. Drugs are wild. It's crazy how one substance can do something to somebody. It can make you feel some way that you've never felt before. Marijuana high can make you feel a certain way. Alcohol, coke, heroin, fentanyl in the same department. Meth. They all like have their different effects. Shrooms, acid, but they make you feel good. I don't really get down with alcohol. I feel like alcohol makes you feel worse than good. Like if you get like tipsy or like a little drunk, then it'd be fine. But if you get like blacked out, I think that's where the problem is. You're not in control. You eventually start throwing up. Then you wake up hungover, not knowing where the fuck you're at. Somebody could have ransacked your whole house, but your drunk
Yeah,
ass is laying on the floor, not knowing what's going on.
I
Somebody could have
know.
done something to you. So I feel like alcohol is like definitely not a good substance to like get fun on.
Yeah, one guy I went to jail with, uh, he actually got locked up for what's it called, accessory after the fact.
Why?
5 people killed him, and he was involved like after, probably like trying to hide the body or something. I don't know.
Damn. That's not good.
Yeah,
That's horrible. That's a sad That's a sad situation right there. 5 people. Fuck. I don't like
yeah.
the way this setup is. It's such a weird. I hate the way this is set up.
And sometimes I will look on the patrol, you see the same person get locked up like 2 or 3 times a month.
Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
You're probably thinking, what the hell is you looking at? I got these wannabe ladybugs. They've been all over my roof and my window, and I was still seeing that they're all up there. But now it's nighttime, so I don't think they're up there. They better not be in my bed.
Mm.
I don't like this setup. This is cool. I wish that the wall was pushed back further. And I don't like this chair. I fucking hate this chair. It's a office chair that's like gotten real flat. It's not even comfortable anymore. You felt it. It's like a little bit of cushion, but it doesn't feel good at all. It doesn't feel good on my butt and my back. And also my desk is at a weird angle because I can't have the desk like completely straight because the walls are right here where they should have been pushed further back. And the walls were pushed. It's so weird because the walls are right here beside me, but then the window is further back. And I'm like, that's so stupid. They should have just took this wall instead of slanting it, made it straight up, and then pushed it back to the window, and I had more space in this room. But I don't know. People are dumb fucks when they make shit.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and just slightly move this. I didn't do a fucking thing. Because like I'm like at the end of the desk and I keep hitting like the leg of the table and it's just kind of annoying, honestly, at this point. It's a pain in the ass. And I don't want to put my chair over here because it's beating the hell out of the wall. My parents are probably going to kill me if they ever see that.
Well, they do that before.
Because I mean, it's a wall and it's expensive to replace.
They was there before.
Right. It's like black marks and there's like a crease in it from so much from where it's been beaten at. That it's like it's kind of pushed in a little bit and then it's like black around it and it looks horrible. But it's where the chair has been beating it over the years.
Oh, okay.
I just I got this desk, but it's not even big enough. Eh? It takes up too much space, man. It takes too much space. Because well, it takes up too much space and it's a small table and I'm like, bro, what the fuck? So
Man.
that's why one day I know damn well when I get extremely wealthy, we're not gonna have a straight table. We're not gonna me and you when we do these podcasts, we're not gonna have a straight table going across. I'm gonna make this shit oval. Not oval, but you like a horseshoe.
Yeah. It's not North Carolina. There's some roads are so bad in some states, or they might have one in North Carolina, I don't know, that just 4 more. high school drug addicts go to these schools.
Yikes. That's not good.
I mean,
Like,
they were stopped then, but
whoa, 13 minutes ago, mass shooting hits multiple locations in Lewiston, Maine.
mm,
Yikes. At least 16 dead, AIM mass shooting in Maine. Gunman is still at large following a mass shooting in multiple locations near Lexington, Maine. Nicolo Wyman Ariel. More than 16 people are dead and dozens more have been injured after a bowling alley came under fire in Lewiston, Maine, Wednesday evening. Law enforcement sources confirmed to ABC News. There are also reports of shots fired at additional locations, including a local bar. According to local law enforcement, briefed on the situation, the suspect is not yet in custody, and an active manhunt is underway. Our Onondaga County Sheriff's Office shared a photo of the alleged gunman on Facebook Wednesday evening, asking for identification help via message or email. What a dumbass
mm.
white
Well,
boy.
it was a thing on fighting crimes I saw. I did not. Look at the comments. It said they busted him on a control buy. You know what that means, right?
What is that?
A control buy means a snitch set him up.
God darn.
I was gonna put it there. Somebody snitches get stitches.
How do we have all this new technology, but we take a picture of this motherfucker? You could see him, but it's so grainy. Of
And
course, he's got an AR.
there's some drug dealers that will search you every time you go. They'll make sure you're not wearing wires.
I mean, that works. You never know. You could be wearing a wire.
No, it could be your fucking phone nowadays or a watch.
Right.
I know this one guy. Just say you bought drugs, you could call them on your phone because they can't actually get you for saying how long. Because if I'm on the house without recording device, they can't prove that's the guy. He sold me anything. So he make you leave your phone, your sunglasses, everything in the car.
Damn.
Yeah, coming butt naked.
Crazy. Did you ever get searched?
What? Yeah, one guy. He every time he, it was one guy I never dealt with. It was somebody he made me do heroin in front of him just to prove I want the police.
And then after you did it, he was like, "Oh, you're not a cop." You're like, "Nah, I am," and arrested his ass. How
I don't.
confused would he be? He'd be like, "That cop just did heroin and then arrested me." You're over there just like grabbing the bags of heroin and you're just putting it in the pocket as you're arresting him. You're like, "You're under arrest," and then you're like, "By the way, I need this for later. Thanks for the contraband."
Cops are not supposed to do it, but like they're just say the guy puts a gun in your head, you better do it, or I'm gonna kill you. What are you gonna do?
You want pussy?
I'm like, yeah, I think I'd rather get a. Yeah, I'm gonna tell the police, whoever. Yeah, he made me do it.
You made me know. Oh, you're snitching now. Michael's like, "I ain't snitching, motherfucker."
You're not a snitch if you're a cop. That's your job.
Mm-mm-mm. Damn.
I mean, people would still get caught, but it would be harder.
Jesus Christ.
How about Robbie got stopped for drugs? Wonder what would happen.
How did he get in trouble for weed and freaking coke, but didn't get a long sentence in school? Like he went into the woods and did it, but still, it was on school property. That's a lucky motherfucker right there.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. I'm seeing that this haunted attraction is supposed to be getting tore down. The county's telling him that he should tear it down. They won't tell him why, but he's like, dude, we've been running 7 years. Fuck you. And he said, we'll see Friday.
Who
They,
said that?
this guy runs a haunted attraction called Carolina Forest, and the county is threatening him, telling him, hey, you need to shut it down. Like, and he's like, why? And they won't tell him. And he's like, what did I violate? We've been running for 7 years. What the fuck you talking about, bruh? And then now they're saying if you don't do it by October 27th, in 2 days, we'll see, then they're going to cut his power off. He was like, all right, well, it looks like my house and the attraction is going to be running on generators. And they
Who
said if
said
it
that?
runs on generators, yeah, that's what he said. They said if it runs on generators, then we'll come and tear it down themselves. And he was like, it's just a bunch of scare tactics and bullshit. We'll see Friday. All I did, he's calling y'all's bluff, man. He's like calling you guys pussies. That's crazy. That's wild.
Why they don't want him to have it for?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Oh, ABC 15 News reached out to the county and asked, like, hey, tell us what the issue is. And they're waiting for a response. Woo!
What's the place called?
Carolina Forest. I just got hit with an ad. I'm trying to see what this video is going to be about. They have a video. Can we just stop having ads that we can't skip?
Never had any problems in the past. No one's ever complained or anything. A community Halloween haunted house in one Carolina Forest neighborhood is getting pushback from Horry County.
Oh, this is South
15's
Carolina.
in the Park House joins us live in studio to show us why the creator says a cease and desist notification from county officials isn't scaring him off. Emma.
Connor, Randy Dornbos and his family have been hosting a haunted house on Oakbury Court in the farm for the past 6 years. Now, each year you'll see these over-the-top walkthroughs, yard decorations, and, of course, a team of scarers bringing hundreds of community members out each year. But this year, it's also bringing out Horry County code enforcement. Building more than 2,000 square feet of thrills. Frights and scary sights have been Randy Dornbos's Halloween tradition going on 7 years.
All I've ever wanted to do is build memories with my family, with the kids in the community, and especially my kids' friends. They all come and they scare and they enjoy it. It's a great time.
But before dishing out this year's anticipated annual haunt of his own, Dornbos is getting them from Horry County Code Enforcement. Last week, serving him with this cease and desist letter for the building of the Oakbury Haunted House, saying it must be taken down by Friday.
They tell me they're going to come give me tickets if I park in the street. They can tell me they're going to come tear it down if I don't tear it down myself. It's all been a bunch of scare tactics. And we'll see what happens on Friday.
Dornbus calling the violations inconsistent, and no one from code enforcement has done a safety inspection after denying his request for a county event permit.
The bottom line is it's already built. It's already decorated. I've got people lined up to come scare. It's happening no matter what they do at this point. We're not trying to make anybody mad. We're not trying to go against the county. We're just trying to do something fun.
This is also the last year for the Oakbury Haunted House, as Dornbus says his family is moving. Now, each year, Dornbus usually makes annual changes to the date.
Is it in a neighborhood or something?
Over at the house, and he has
I don't
again
know.
this year. But
It looks
he says
like
he's
it.
focusing on making changes to appease fire marshal regulations, like removing hay barrels, corn stalks, not using his garage.
It looks like it's in a neighborhood. I can see why that's a problem. Because it's in a neighborhood. But if it's not in a neighborhood and he's out in the country like Darkside or Fear Forest or any of those places, that's understandable.
Okay, just say if no, the neighbor's got a problem with it, then what?
I guess you could say, fuck the neighbors.
No, I said the neighbors don't have a problem with it, then what can they do about it?
Right. Whose problem is it? Homeowners Association? Like, who the fuck's calling the shots here?
Just say if one neighbor has a problem but nobody else does. Is there anything you can do about it then?
But I'm trying to figure out. I'm gonna pull up at your house in a prison uniform. What's up, Miles? Just got out of jail. I broke out. You might see me on Fighting Crime in Virginia, but I got out.
What county do you live in Virginia?
What county do I live in?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I live at.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not the same county I used to live in. It's a whole different county. I like moved to 2 counties over. Yeah, I used to live in Nash County.
Yeah.
I wonder what county Garden City was when I was living in Missouri for that time being. Yeah, my mom mainly just lived in North Carolina, though. Like, we lived in Bailey, we lived in Nashville, we lived, well, Taylor Store Road. Wouldn't that be considered still Nashville, though?
Yes, and Nash.
Yeah, I don't think we were Castelia yet, so it was,
Castelia is Nash County.
okay, so yeah, I was in Nash County. I want to take you to the old house. I want to see what the old house looks like. The one where I messed up my forehead, where the big dent is. That's on Taylor Store Road. Mom said you go past the McDonald's like you're going towards Castelia. And that first right that you take, she said you take a right that way. And you go down the road and it's somewhere on the left. So I want to see it. Because they had that tree. We had like a spiral tree. What I mean about a spiral tree is there's branches going like this. There was one after another, and it was going all the way up, so it looked like steps all the way up the tree. And it was going around the tree. I've never seen nothing like it. So, you got anything else for these sober boys?
No, not on this.
Oh, I caught some coworkers shooting up. Forgot about that.
What did you say?
I caught
What happened?
some coworkers shooting up. I think I told you this the
For
other
real?
day. They were at the dumpster and the boy was crouched down and he was leaning over. Either one, he was hiding from me, or two, he had it in his arm and he was just trying to prevent me from seeing it. Because mainly they go and sit over there in the chairs because I'll watch them from the fourth floor because I could see over the doors and stuff from the window. right? But I actually was taking trash out, didn't know they were out there, and almost ran over them. And they were just sitting there behind the dumpster, just crouching down. Him and his mama. So why the fuck are you guys hanging out by a dumpster at the back of it? And, you know, the doors are closed. Like, they had locked the legs of the doors. So they didn't want nobody coming in there.
Oh, so Virginia don't have nothing on mobile patrol.
They don't have a mobile patrol?
No.
Lame. What's even more lame? My mom didn't even get back to me for that Hulu. Lame. So what?
Nothing.
I see you laughing.
That's not a TV show.
What's your favorite holiday?
Christmas, I guess.
Yikes. I like Christmas too, but Halloween's my favorite.
Why is that?
Because I like the scare. I like to
Oh
dress
yeah,
up.
yeah. That I like that stuff. But I'm talking about.
Damn. Can't believe Jason's gone. That blows my mind. Life is short, ladies and gentlemen. Life is short, so make the most of it. Mm. I went to Dark Side the first time with you.
Oh, for real? I thought it might have been your second time.
Yeah, it was my second time. Because I went lights out with you, and then I went with you another time. Because our Alex Sykes Sports Entertainment, the picture that I have of the podcast on the streaming platforms, that's us at Dark Side.
Yeah, I know.
We went with Josh McDonald one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Crazy. Well, we appreciate everybody listening to another episode. And we love all of you. Or do we? We love y'all and we out. Stay sober, stay free. Peace.